Living around Disney World is extremely convenient.
You have almost everything right there all the time.
From parking at gourmet French food and a little train that'll take you from Splash Mountain to Space Mountain in under 10 minutes. Going to Disney frequently, you also end up having really high expectations of theme parks. My dad decided not to take me to Disneyland and still hasn't taken me to Disneyland because he thinks it will disappoint me. I found myself at Six Flags by DC thinking, that's it? What do we do now?
That said, living around Disney World, you can get stuck in a fantasy. I mean, every day Cinderella finds her prince, Dumbo flies, people soar through space, and fireworks fill the sky every night with Tinkerbell flying off into the sky. Sometimes you really have to take a step back and remember the real world, and not every place is like this.
Not every place as imagined.
Not every place has background music following you everywhere. Sometimes you really have to step back and not let yourself get stuck in the magic. Living in Disney World lets you come home from a busy flight, take the trams to the main station. While everyone is getting all excited for their new vacation, you can just sit back and think, I'm home.
And Disney has been a home for me even before I moved down here.
I traveled around a lot as a little kid, and it seemed that every time I ever got settled in one place, I always moved to the other side of the world.
Always had to make new friends, always had to leave behind old ones. Add on to the fact that I was raised almost entirely by nannies and daycare.
Disney became the one place where I got to see my parents
for more than an hour at a time, especially my dad. He moved down here 5 years ago, and the rare times I could visit were often spent hanging out at Disney World.
He doesn't ride roller coasters, so we often just rode the dark rides, talking about how they've changed over the years and
who put what where, how the story started. Just little things. Oh, and like how Midway Mania cost $10 million more than expected. When Walt Disney designed the Florida project that later became Disney World, he bought lots of land,
so it would always be developing, always be changing.
Even though Walt Disney died before the Florida project was completed, the motive was still the same. After Magic Kingdom opened, they opened Epcot,
followed by Hollywood Studios, and then eventually Animal Kingdom. Even now they're building a huge expansion on Fantasyland, doubling up.
Even recently, Disney announced it bought the rights to Avatar, and is going to expand Animal Kingdom to include a version of Pandorica. It's fun to see how the parks have evolved over the years.
More than that, it's a place of reflection for me. The place to think how far I've come, without sounding like a graduation speech. Here's a picture of me circa 2005.
They redid the castle for the anniversary of Disneyland and Disney World. Given the sideways ears and the disgruntled appearance,
you may think I was trying to go for a fly, cool kid, I don't care that I'm in Disney World look.
Although I was a generally badass child, that is inaccurate. I had a killer migraine that day, which is really unfortunate, considering that's the only picture of me in front of the castle at that age. Fast forward 6 years. Here's me in front of the castle over the summer with my friend Allie. I'm no longer visiting with my family, but with friends. I even met a boyfriend there. Though we broke up soon afterward, it still was very, very, very magical, and I remember it kindly. And now I look at myself. I'm a totally different person than the girl in the 2005 picture. I am no longer letting small things ruin my day. I am stronger. I am brighter. Now I have to think about what it means to me. And it means a lot to me. I've grown up, so to speak. When I go off to college, I won't have Disney World right next to me. I won't have it all. Ready to take on the world. With a little faith, lots of trust, and maybe even a little pixie dust. Happy 40th birthday, Disney World. Take it easy, and I'll see you on Tuesday.